Programming is all about numbers. And before you start to have flashbacks to high school algebra, I'm not talking about complex mathematical calculations. We use numbers to store a person's high score in a game, to represent the current amount of money in someone's bank account, or even the number of likes on a picture. Python treats numbers in a few different ways depending on how they're being used. And the difference is largely based on whether it's a whole or a fractional one. Let's look at a few examples. We can use the command line for this as we just want to do some basic math. So let's go to the command line and start our Python prompt. Remember, we can do that using the Python 3 command. We'll start out easy. 2 plus 3. That gives us back 5. No surprises there. Let's try another one. 2 asterisk and then 3. When we hit enter, we get 6. An asterisk or star is used for multiplication in Python. Let's go to another one. We'll use the 2, a double asterisk, and then a 3. This is used for exponents. It's exactly the same as 2 times 2 times 2. Let's try another one. 3 with a forward slash and then 2. This is how we do division inside of Python. Now, what if we didn't want to have a remainder as a result of our division? Then we could take advantage of a separate operator called the floor division operator. Let's see that one now. We'll use a 3 with a space and 2 forward slashes and then our 2. This time we only get 1 as a result. And the converse is also available to you if you only wanted the remainder. We could use the modulo operator. For that one, we're going to do 5, the percent sign, and then the number 3. This is going to give us 2 because 3 only goes into 5 one time and has a remainder of 2. And finally, what if we have a really large whole number, like 45,000? How does Python handle that? Let's take a look. We'll type 45,000 and then we're going to divide it by 5. Not what we were expecting. That's because the use of the comma really confused the Python interpreter. So no matter how large the number is, we use no commas when we're working with Python. So let's try that again. This time we're going to remove the use of the comma. So 45,000 divided by 5. And there you have it. We get the answer that we were looking for. Now, here's a table of the most common operators that you'll work with. So far, we've only been using whole numbers or integers to do our calculations. But in the real world, fractional numbers are a daily part of our lives. For instance, if you make $24.75 per hour, would you be okay if we just dropped the 75 cents and only paid you $24? Of course not. That extra 75 cents has value to you. In some programming languages like JavaScript, there's only one type for all variations of numeric values. There's no distinction between numbers with and without decimal places. Whereas in most programming languages, numbers with decimal places are considered special, and they're typically called floats. A float is any number with a decimal point. It's short for a floating point number. It's used for when more precision is required, like in the case of our hourly rate. Let's look at how Python works with floats. First, we're going to try 0.2 plus 0.3. And when we hit enter, we get 0.5. We use 2 floats and we get back a float in our answer. Let's try another one. 0.2 divided by 0.3. Whoa, it's a huge number. That's because Python tries to be as precise as possible. You may notice lots of extra decimal places when working with floats. Just ignore them for now. Later, we'll learn how to tweak it to our own liking.